By ad, I don't mean like an actual advertisement. I mean like I'm posting to my stories like a normal human being. That's what human beings say, right? All right, we are live on YouTube and Twitch. Hope everyone is having a good day. Sweet. We're up. We're up and running. All right, so this is the Mystery Bounty Tournament. Like I said, I inherently hold a bounty on me, which I'm not sure if it... Yeah, see, it says 50 as a special bounty. That's me. I'm that special bounty because I'm hosting this. I don't know if other players can see that, which is actually really interesting. It does. It says win prizes by eliminating specific players, and by specific players, that's me. So we're gonna see what we can do here. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna play a little wild and crazy today. We're gonna be giving away some of these bounties. If you'd like to join in, I don't know how much giving away I'm actually doing here by hitting trips on the river, but. Yeah, if you'd like to join the tournament, you can use the link in my bio to sign up to Clubs Poker, and late registration is for another hour and 14 minutes. So you got plenty of time to get on here and let me spew chips and or, not and or, as well as bounties to you. Today I think, I don't mean like, oh my God. All right, here we are. So I think the goal for today, I think if I had to put a goal, it would be, at least for like the first few bullets that I'm shooting here, 7 deuce and octocrab are going to be played exactly like aces. I think that's the way to go here. I think that's going to leave some really interesting spots. Is to basically play those exactly like aces. That means I'm 3-betting with them, I'm 4-betting, whatever it takes. We're going all in. It's just gonna be wild and crazy. Okay? Okay. Of course, I'm ready to go with my green tea and the cup that was made for me that says Josh Case and Poker, which has my favorite hand on there, which is Ace Queen, suited, which is pretty cool. Now this is a pretty big raise right here, right? That's pretty big. What do we think? I think we're gonna 3-bet. We get called. We're going to bet small. They're going to call. I have a gut shot, and I'm not afraid to use it. And they jam. I'm going to let it go. They actually have a hand here. If I had like a pair here, I might call it off. I gotta ask somebody here. Give me 1 second. Obviously, we're playing this premium in the best position possible. welcome, welcome. Make sure to hit the like button. Again, there is a 2-minute delay on the stream, though I am giving away giving away the bounties that are on me for the most part today. You know, I want it to at least be somewhat of a challenge, somewhat interesting to watch. Just gonna let's go. Anyways, today again we're playing on Clubs Poker. This is the Mystery Bounty Tournament as part of the the Bounty Brawl series. As I stated before, we're playing a little wild and crazy today. 7 deuce, 8-3 octocrab. Those hands are being played like aces. We get those hands, we're going fucking wild. Same way that we're gonna go fucking wild with actual aces. Apparently in the tournament lobby, it should show that I have the bounty. I'm trying to check it right now. I'm like wondering if people can even see that I have that bounty on me. I mean, I don't see it here. Let's go to the other tournament lobby. Let's see. It doesn't show it there. Ah, hosted by Josh Kaysen. Okay. So, I mean, oh, look at this. Obviously raising this premium. Easy C-bet. Okay, we no longer, oh. Okay, cool. Chop? Chop. Let's go. What did he fucking have? 10, what? 3 deuce. This is a good hand to go fucking wild with too. He had 10-4 suited. You sure about that? Zoe on YouTube says hi, hello. And we got 3-bet. Very, very large. We'll let that go. Trying to keep up in chat because, again, there's a 2-minute delay. Some people don't understand that, and they think that I'm ignoring them. I am not. Man, I would have had bottom pair. CCG0 on YouTube says hi. Hello, hello. We got pocket nines. You know what that means. Zoe says, oh, that sounds cool. It is cool. We're going to size up a little bit here. I hate the way that I'm playing right now. I hate that this is what I'm doing, but I'm doing it for you guys, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. Now, I have an overpair here. What does that mean? That means I have the nuts. What do we do when we have the nuts? I think we just go all in. It's a pretty big pot to begin with. We get snapped off by pocket fours, and we somehow hold. Okay, maybe punting is going to be harder than I thought. I think I might actually just make people's lives miserable. We're just gonna keep going big here. I'm in second place. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah. What do I got? I got top pair. Oh god, I'm just gonna play like an asshole until somebody knocks me out. Queen 5 offsuit? Let's get it. Let's do it. Tobias on YouTube says hi. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Best wishes from Germany. Welcome to the chat, Germany. Thanks for all the likes. I see your likes in chat. And we got 3-bet, pretty big. We're just going to let that go. And he's going to get called. Call with half his stack here with what? I don't know, but I would have had top pair. Fuck. Oh, kings. That's why. God, imagine if I would have cracked his kings. He would have been pissed. Queen 4. You know what that means. Welcome, everybody. Welcome if you're just now joining us. We're playing on Clips Poker. I am punting today. That's the goal. Because I'm hosting this tournament. It's a mystery bounty tournament. I've got a bunch of bullets in me. I'm going to play a lot. How's that sound? I'm going to rebuy plenty of times. And I've got a $50 bounty on me. Okay. Looks like Jay is not buying what I'm selling. I don't know if I can get him to fold, so I'm just going to check and let him take it down. He checks back with the exact same fucking hand. Are you kidding me? Oh, Jay's got my number, huh? Yeah, so I'm playing a little wild and crazy today. I've got aces right now, but for the most part, hands like 7 deuce, 8-3, octocrab, those hands are going to be played like they are aces. Like for instance, this right here, easy 3-bet. Obviously, because we have aces. And of course, we're going to have everybody come along. 7, 7, 8. If somebody's got a 7, they're taking me down. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. He's all in. What do we say? He's got ace king. Ace king no good. Oh my god, you guys. Can I not punt? Well, I guess I had aces, so that's not really... It's not really good for punting, is it? Jay's good action, though. Thanks for the likes, guys. I see those. Is it with real money, Tobias says? Sorry. Somebody's oh, that is a note on them, not... Hold on one second. I have to tell them that I have... Because people are like, oh, this is... Whose tournament is this? Oh, it's Josh Kaysen's tournament. Oh. Okay, we're going to get back a little bit. Call with king high. Triple somebody up, quadruple. Well, we're in this far. What do you know? Somebody had a full house. He had queen 4 again. So yeah, don't do what you see me doing here today. I do not recommend it. How do I have so many chips? This is so stupid. How am I still in first place? What is this? Okay, I dropped down to third. Great. Oh, man. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for liking the video. Really helps me out, guys. I appreciate you very much. All right. Obviously, we're calling. I didn't want an actual straight. I was hoping, like, okay. I feel bad. I'm not folding is stupid. I'm not folding. I'm just gonna check it back. Let him save some fucking chips. Oh my god. How? Tobias says, what time is it in America? Right now it is 4:16 p.m. In Germany, it is 1:15 p.m. So good night. Good night. Well, good night. Good night, Tobias. Hope you have a good night. Oh my god. Like, get me out of here. Obviously, I'm calling this. I'm trying to donate, guys. I'm trying to donate, but I keep, you know, getting lucky on the flop, and you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, obviously we're calling this off. Okay, I was about to say, like, don't fucking. What's my VPIP? 100%. Let's keep that going. 100% VPIP. We're just gonna call here. Peace, Tobias. Peace. I see you. I see you. Just a reminder, there's a 2-minute delay on the stream. I am not ignoring you. I see you. You have been witnessed. There are the hearts. Thank you so much for the hearts in chat. I'm gonna be kind of an asshole. This person's name is You Win. Take it. That's sad. Obviously, I have a pair. I'm not going anywhere. This person is taking forever. Slowing down the action. Tyler James says, worst site by far. Incorrect, Tyler, but welcome to the stream. And we get snapped off with the pair of fives. And now I actually have a hand. Let's see how much damage I can do here. I'm just here to cause chaos. That's what I'm doing. I'm here to cause chaos. I almost fucking went all in with it. Top pair. That's boring. What stakes are you playing? This is a buy-in of 22. Guarantees 2,000, and it's a mystery bounty, so there are mystery bounties involved. I personally, since I am, you know, how do I tell him I have the hand? Okay, there's a king. You might have a king. Okay. I have, oh, there you go. You got a king. Because I'm hosting this tournament, I have a bounty of 50 on my head. Nobody else has a bounty on their head, but I do. I don't think other players can see that. But I'd like to see what happens when that happens. When somebody knocks me out. I gotta say, giving my chips to Jay kind of feels like just a redistribution plan to the rest of the people in the tournament because of the hands that they're playing as well. But, you know, so be it. I might actually give Jay my bounty if he's not careful. Oh, yeah. Ace 4 offsuit. Again, don't play like I'm playing right now. This is not recommended. Okay, I have a pair. You know what that means. Hey. We get a call. Board starts to get a little straighty. A little bit of straighty stuff going on here. Give me a break. Why would you bluff there? I've just been calling down this entire time. I'm not gonna fold when I have the best hand, okay? But damn it, somebody's gotta have a good hand against me, right? I'm trying to punt, okay? I am trying to punt. David says, I don't know what any of this means, but it's nice to hear your voice. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. Obviously, we're calling off with 10-5. Oh, my. They called 2? All right, well, we might as well... No, we're just going to check. We can check it down. I'm not going to make them play for their fucking tournament life here. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I have 100% VPIP, guys. Trying to punt. I really am. This is so silly. Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? This is silly. This is silly. Why can't I run this good when I'm trying to fucking run good? Why, what's going on? What's going on here? And the table is like actually like, this guy is like legitimately pissed off. I get it. I get it. Like, do you see the fucking hands that I'm calling off with? Ace 10. Ace has got it. Ace 10. Don't give me more outs. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Okay. I tell you what, I specifically want to see this guy win just to shut him up. Obviously, we're raising it up because we've got a good hand. I mean, these people, they see me like calling off with like Jack Deuce and shit like that. Like, you see me. You see what I'm doing. Okay, we got some chips in the pot. I feel silly, guys. I feel silly. Oh my god. That's so silly. Okay, I might actually lose this one. We'll see. Let's see if you guys can catch up a little bit, huh? There it is. There's the bet. Obviously, I'm calling. Let's see what Pokey Me wants to do here. I don't know. I don't know what to fucking do anymore. I'm calling off with just hands that shouldn't be good. So what are you doing, Jay? What did I tell you guys? I said me giving my chips to Jay here is just kind of like a redistribution. But it's not supposed to come back to me. It's supposed to go to other players. Why are you going all crazy with ace high? When you know I'm going to call you off. I don't know. Ace 5. Ace 5. Ace 5 takes it down. I'm rooting for other players, and I'm sitting in first place. I'm trying to punt. Trying my hardest to punt here. I'm just going to limp because I have a good hand. How about that? I'm going to start playing the opposite. But I am at 100% VPIP. All right? That's what's going on. Okay. There you go. Aces. Aces. If that 10 didn't show up, I would have lost because King 10 was out there too, but still. Jesus. Thanks for all the likes. I see you guys liking the stream does help me out quite a bit. If you're just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker. I am just punting. I'm attempting to punt and give away chips and bounties today. But, you know, they keep giving me hands. What are you going to do? I don't run this good when I'm actually trying. When I'm not trying, I'm running amazing. This person's just going to spew all their chips to me right now. I'm just going to put them all in. Why are we dancing around? Okay. Yeah, give me your chips. Okay. I am playing like an asshole, just so everyone knows. This is not the normal way to play poker. I'm trying to keep the pot small. When I have a hand, okay, here we go. 2 cards that are bigger than mine. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. You go wild with any 2. There we go. There you go. There you go. Now they're happy, huh? Oh, what a weird day, huh? There we go. So they pick up a bounty. Obviously, we're in again. I'm like egging them on. Angry Monkey Poker says, bro, I know they are a lot of work, but keep up the shorts. Love them. Freaking hilarious. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. I see you comment every once in a while. I appreciate your comments and your likes and everything. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I've got more coming very, very soon. Probably next week, honestly. And they are a lot of work, but I really enjoy making them. So thank you for that. Obviously, got a raise here with the Brunson. What do you say about that? It's a chop. Of course it's a chop. Oh my god. They've got to see that I'm playing like this, right? Like this isn't... You've got to be seeing that I'm playing like an asshole intentionally. I am trying to give away some bounties here. Play like an asshole a little bit. Just jam, yeah. Oh god, I'm actually gonna pick this one up. Yep. See, it's a bit of a gamble. But, you know, sometimes I lose. I wonder if this entire table hates me, right? Like, that's got to be part of it. Like, yeah, I got a 50, I've got 50 on me as a bounty, but I'm also playing in a way that makes it difficult for those who just want to see a flop, right? To see a flop. I am going to go ahead and fold, only because I already gave one of my bounties here to Mr. Jacking Off. And he didn't like that. He didn't like that. How about this? Somebody call me. Somebody call me off. I've got nines. This should be a situation where I only get called by better. Obviously, I'm calling. %2 chance to win. And that's a no. That's a big no. And I've only got 30 big blinds here. 31. Obviously, I can't fold. I can't fold. It's too good. Wow. So what does that mean? Okay, I'm going to give it a second here. Because I kind of want this table to fill up. I want this table to fill up because I want to re-enter into another table. To give other people a chance to steal some of my bounties. Yeah, no, really though, jacking off here did well to a certain extent. Look, they clearly saw the opportunity and they went for it. They got the chips, you know, in a way, power to them, right? I think. Like they took the initiative, right? Okay, I'll give it another like minute here to see if this table fills up. If it doesn't, did I just shake the camera? Is that? If it doesn't fill up, then I'll join. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're gonna re-enter here, and we're gonna end up at a table by ourselves. No, here we go. There's a fox right there. I'm just gonna announce the table. 50 SC bounty on me. Come and get it, boys. Trash call. Yeah, obviously. If you're just now joining us, Anthony, I am intentionally trying to lose. I'm hosting this tournament on Clubs Poker. I've got 50 sweeps coins bounty on my head for anyone who takes me down. And I'm trying to give back to the people a little bit. So yeah, it was a trash call. Welcome. You know what's funny? It's like, I wonder if some of these people, they see me say what I'm saying here, which is 50 sweeps coins, bounty on me, come and get it, boys. And they like, don't believe me. And they're like, ah, fuck this guy. He's trying to get fucking weird, right? Come on. Come on. We got a call. Do a small bet. Relatively small bet. Show cards. Let people know. I had nothing. I literally just got moved back to the same table. Fuck. In the same spot, too. Thomas Moore says, what are you doing? You're about to find out because of the delay. I think it's going to catch up right now. I'm doing my best to donate, is what I'm doing. Okay? I'm giving back to the people. I'm trying to play bad. Do you guys understand what's going on? At some point tonight, I am going to rebuy in, and I'm actually going to try to play some poker. But right now, I'm trying to, you know, a little bit of Robin Hood shit going on here. All right? Yeah. Obviously, I'm calling. This hand's way too good. And jacking off isn't even in the hand here. I have a pair. Now watch this. This is going to be like fucking deuce on the river. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, good. Not only does the flush come in, so does the overcard. Somebody's getting this bounty. Obviously, I'm calling with bottom pair. Look at this shit. They take it all. They take it all. Look, whoa, what was that? That was interesting. Okay, bullet number 4. Oh my goodness. Thomas says, well, no wonder you have 14 viewers. I don't know what to tell you, Thomas. 14 viewers is a lot for me, okay? So I I think you're trying to do a dig, but it's like a reverse dig. So because thank you. I don't know what else to say. Welcome to the stream. If you're just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker, and I am punting intentionally to try and give back to the community, so to speak. There's a bounty on me every time that I re-enter, and you know, I'm making some really bad plays. Okay, I'm punting. Do you guys understand what that means? Welcome to the stream. I think after this bullet here, the punting will subside, and we'll go back to playing some short stack poker, because now now when I buy in, I'm at like 25 bigs. I've seen my fair share of first places here in this specific tournament. In the beginning, I had just like hundreds of big blinds, just because things were going well for other people. Sorry, they were going well for me and not for other people. But obviously I'm calling with this beautiful hand. Okay, they get it. Okay, all right. I think... How many bounties have I given up? 4? I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, which is wait. We're going to wait until the table fills up, and then I'm going to rebuy. I'm going to re-enter, and then I'm actually going to play some poker. I might actually play a little bit and see how far we can get in the tournament. And not play like a complete asshole. How's that sound, guys? I know Anthony's going to love that if he's still here. Thomas Moore, he might like that. And then you can roast me for real on my actual playing. I think I've made some of these players lose their mind. Big 14 in the chat, says Tiki, I think, on YouTube. Hell yeah. JCO Poker is in the house. Friend of the stream says, hey now, Thomas. He's donating back. He already made it to 4 final tables this week. It wasn't this week, but it has been very recent, and it was in a row. And the last one I took first place. No big deal, you know? But hey, tonight's not about me. A little bit it's about me. Okay, the table's full. I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna join a table here. Big hand, big hand. That's right, Tiki, that 4-3 offsuit, that was a big hand. So now I'm actually gonna play some poker, okay? I've got 23 bigs. And late registration is for another 30 minutes. So that was about an hour of spewing chips. Okay? Now I gotta remember how to actually play like regular poker and not asshole poker. Thanks for the likes in chat. Appreciate you guys. That helps the stream, obviously. Sure, I'll call. I don't think he has a jack, unless he raises. Just take it down. I wonder if it shows like who's picked up the bounties. I don't think it does. No. Let's check the other tournament lobby menu here. Nope, don't see it. It's okay. I am used to playing short stacked, so this should be interesting. You're going to see a lot more folding from me here. Okay, guys? Broman Legion on YouTube says, so wait, why lose on purpose? Not judging, just want to understand. So I will explain it, Broman. So I'm an affiliate here on Clubs Poker, and I'm hosting this particular tournament. See right here, it says Bounty Brawl Series number 40, hosted by Josh Kaysen. It's a mystery bounty tournament. So the reason why I am losing on purpose, you know, to a certain extent, is because I had a bounty on my head. So the buy-in is 22, prize pool is what, 2K, and I had 50 on my head every time that I got knocked out. And I'm, you know, trying to give back to the community, so to speak. This is fine to raise. Trying to give back to the community a little bit. You know what I mean? That's about it. Now I'm here to actually play some poker. This is easy check back, I think. Papo says, I 3-betted pocket fours out of position. Someone called. I jammed on the flop and he folds. Congrats. All right, King Jack takes it down. The flop was 3 clubs and I had both black fours. Okay, so you had a 4 of clubs. All right. Congrats. I hope you won tons of monies with that. Drinking my green tea here, guys. And if you haven't seen this yet, somebody was nice enough to make this custom cup for me. It says, I almost dropped it. It says Josh Kaysen Poker on it. And it's got my favorite hand on it, Ace Queen suited. I was actually going to drink some. $18 bigs, so the blinds just went up. 18 big blinds is still more than enough ammunition to get somewhere. Let's take a look at the I've also got some cash meetup games tables going up here. So it looks like there's one out there that's full right now. Might hit that up a little bit later. For now, we're playing this lovely tournament. Jack 9 suited in the big blind. Feels pretty good. That's a pretty big blind hand. Top pair feels pretty good. Hoping for the check back. We do get the check back. Gonna go to 3.5 here. Oh my god, if my keyboard will allow it. Okay, take it down. Jack 7 suited in the small blind. Got some disconnected players here. Broman Legion says, I generally play Poker Stars. What program are you using? We're playing on Clubs Poker. If you're interested in joining, the link is in my bio. This is kind of a weird hand to call with. I don't know if I would normally do this, but it's fine. Not super strong and wasn't a huge raise. I've got backdoors, right? No, I'm just gonna let it go. This is why I only want to like be involved when I'm like heads up there. And like continue when I absolutely smash the flop, obviously. Ooh, it's a lot of hearts. Yeah, so if you're just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker. Mystery Bounty Tournament that I am hosting here. So that means that I have a bounty on my head. No one else does. I do, because I'm special. Okay. Please be sure to hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube, because it is helpful for me. I'm also streaming on Twitch if you like the more horizontal view. Yeah. Kind of a scary flop. I'm just going to check. For a big blind, I will call. That could just be two clubs that is hoping to get some value. Hoping for a check. We do get a check. We're going to see if we're good. We are good. Okay, 25 bigs. Feels good. $24 minutes left in late reg, which means obviously there's still time if you'd like to join this tournament. The link is in my bio if you'd like to sign up to Clubs Poker. You are free to do so. That does not mean that you will end up at my table, obviously. There are 42 players in this tournament right now. I'm in 24th place, so somewhere in the middle. Pocket eights feels pretty good. I'm just going to call here. We've got plenty of players to act behind. This guy's going to do a tiny little raise. Obviously calling that. What a weird... I don't know why players do that. Miserable flop for my hand. No reason to start betting. No way I'm good here. No, they rivered it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, that was so me. Ah. What are you going to do? Ace-5 offsuit. It's like the button's right here, so I'm going to raise. Because he's disconnected. We get a call from the big blind, which is always great. The board is really straighty, and there's, you know, heart draws and stuff like that, so I'm just going to check it back. Another heart feels great. Obviously, any 9 makes a straight. No reason to start betting yet. And then we get a heart, which is fantastic. Let's see if he wants to call with any heart. Do you have a heart? If you have a heart, you should call. No, he doesn't. Okay. Broman Legion says, I'd love to learn more about playing good poker at these online tables. Do you usually explain your thought process as you play for viewers to pick up good thinking and good poker fundamentals? I try. I do try. Yes. I'm always happy to answer questions if you say, yeah, why did you bet there? Or why did you bet that size there? Because then that forces me to answer. And sometimes I'll say, you know what? I don't know. That was a bad, the reason why I think that was a bad bet size is because of this or whatever. So, yeah, you might learn something from watching me, but also there are a million things that I don't know about poker. So even when you think you know, I was actually just talking to somebody about this earlier today. It's like, you know, once you start playing and you start getting relatively good at the game, it's just like you kind of feel like you know everything. That's kind of how I felt when I was like 4 or 5 months into learning the game. And then once I actually started to learn more and reading poker books, I got a poker coach, all that, I started to realize I don't know shit about this game. So even though I have learned quite a bit over the years, I still do not know shit about this game. Relatively so. Anyways, there's a tournament break here, so I'm going to take a short break. I will be back. BRB. I'll be back before this starts back up. So see you guys shortly. Hello, hello. Oh, somebody here is at the table. Says that they're watching the stream. They said, I tuned into the stream, Josh, but shut it down since we're on the same table. Good luck. I'm just going to tell them no worries, there's a delay. Anyways, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Just as a reminder, we're playing on Clubs Poker, obviously. You guys already know this. Bounty Brawl Series, event number 40, hosted by Josh Case, that's me. Mystery Bounty. Buy-in, 22. Guarantee, I think, is 2K. Yeah, 2K. And there's a bounty specifically on me. It says win prizes by eliminating specific players. I'm that specific player. And the bounty is 50 on me. I've already punted off 4 of those. And yeah. So now I'm actually playing some poker. Not giving away as much. And we're going to see what we can do. Hope everyone is having a good day. Sounds were a little low here. I don't know why it was like that. But Sib here seems to be doing quite well. What place are they in? They're in 9th place. Holy shit. Good for you. And the blinds went up. We're down to 19 big blinds. But that is not the end of the world. I've had worse. James says, I need you at my table. Are you in the tournament right now? Get out of this tournament. You're not allowed here. I'm done punting, okay? Well, at least on purpose. Wow. The better hand loses. It's a very pretty hand, but somehow it could not hold up. Broman says, understood. I'm still just learning the basics of positional play. Tighter hands under the gun or middle positions. Yes. Looser range in the button and cutoff. Yes. Very basic stuff. Yes. But that's what you need. You need the basics. You need the fundamentals. That's what gives you the good base to build off of, you know? So yeah, enjoy the stream. See if anything here helps you learn anything. If you got any questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer anything. "13 minutes left in late reg." Jack 9 offsuit. Get called by the small blind. Let's see what the big blind wants to do. They call as well. King high flop. Yeah, you go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it. This is, I think, an equal hand to Jack 9 offsuit in the cutoff. Ace 6 in the hijack. It's all right. It's not great. Broman says, trying to study range charts and get a good feel for whenever the villain has real strength. It's fun to learn. Just hope I don't lose too much money in the meantime. Yeah, the range charts definitely. I mean, if you have it in you to kind of learn those, definitely learn them. But keep in mind that yes, that's how people should be you know, that's what people should be playing. But a lot of players, they deviate and they don't play that way. So it's all about kind of figuring out the ranges of the players that are at your table. It's very, you know, case by case. There are some generalizations that you can make as well. Like most people raise this hand from this position, you know, that type of thing. For instance, I have queens here, which is fantastic. Please raise. Oh. Just gonna jam. I don't think I need to get too fancy. Taking down the blinds is not the worst thing to ever happen. James says, someone at my table has 121 big blinds. I wonder how they got those. Who? Who has those chips? What's their name? Broman says, chill stream vibes. You watch Sethi poker? Yes. Sethi is awesome. Sethi actually helped me kind of get into this whole poker thing by watching his videos and getting kind of inspired by, you know, the stuff he makes. That's kind of how I got into this. And then, you know, I've chatted with him a few times. He's a really cool dude. Yeah. So yeah, James, I'm wondering who it is that you're saying has those chips. What's their name? I'm interested. If it's, let's see. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna go to your table. Let's go to James's table, huh? Let's take a look. Let's see if I can find him. Okay, so he's not at the table with Jay, so we know that it's that, because Jay is definitely one of the people that I punted to. So not that table. Let's go here. Oh, no. Is that our table? That is our table. How about this one? Is your name on here, JCO? Where are you? No, I can't find you. I don't know. I have ace king in the big blind. Bro says, right? Lots of low stakes tables are filled with very loose players, I'm noticing. Yes. Easy to take with tight aggressive play. Yes, 100%. Obviously nothing to do except put in all the chips here. We get called by aces. That's unfortunate. That sucks. Okay. Well, there's one thing that they get, and that is 50 sweeps coins. Is late reg over? Was there a max that I could buy in? I think there was a max. All right. I think that's it for me when it comes to this particular Jack King off. Yeah, I definitely punted the Jack King off, I gotta tell you that. All right, so this tournament is a busto, but we had some fun. Let's go check out, let's go see what the rest of this, what's going on elsewhere. Got a meetup game here. Meetup game table. What's the wait list like? 2 out of 2. Come on, man. All right. Well, while we're waiting there, any of the Vegas Valley ones open? Yeah, we got a Vegas Valley here. Okay. Give me 1 second. We're gonna play some cash now, guys. Okay. Is this a bomb pot? Looks like a bomb pot. Yeah. Not only that, why don't we do this? I'm just gonna go ahead and join this empty table here. And if anybody wants to play me heads up, we could do that. Ace Jack feels pretty good. Okay, we get called. Gonna check because they have a lot of high cards in their cold calling range there. They check it back, which they could be doing with a queen still. Half pot. I do just have a gut shot and an overcard. This might be a nitty fold, but I am out of position, so I'm just gonna fold. But I get rewarded for that fold. With Ace King suited, everyone's favorite hand. I don't know why people hate this hand so much. I love it. What'd I say? I love this hand? I don't know. Maybe I hate it. Yikes. That's a pretty big bet into two other players. I think this is just a check call. Oh, that's a question. What's a bomb pot? A bomb pot is... Hold on 1 second here. Just gonna let it go. A bomb pot is where everyone at the table puts in a set amount. I think, here we go. I think here is on clubs, it's like 2 or 3 big blinds. Everybody puts in their chips into the middle. You get dealt 2 cards and you go straight to the flop. There's no pre-flop action. And action starts just the same as regular poker. Post flop is the small blind acts first. So That is a bomb pot. Everybody puts in a set amount of money. Everyone gets 2 cards. They go straight to the flop. And those play, you know, they can play pretty crazy. A lot of players don't understand that you should be playing pretty damn tight at that point because anyone can have any 2 cards. You don't have the information that you would normally acquire from pre-flop action to tell you what their range of hands are that they're playing with or likely playing with. So they could have aces or they could have 7 deuce. But if the flop is 7-7 deuce, obviously aces are no good. So you kind of, when you're playing a bomb pot, you have to play pretty tight. Mostly you're playing 2 pair or better hands. That's two pair or better poker, basically. Because when you're multi-way, you should be playing much more careful. James says, I forgot who said it, but someone said they'd rather have ace-king suited than aces. I don't know who would say that, but I don't like them. How about that? But you can make more flushes. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't need that type of negativity, okay? Aces. That's where it's at. It's the best hand. Shut up. Not you, James. Okay. I've played with this person over here before. They will call pretty much anything pre-flop. Pretty loose, passive player. Okay. Obviously playing on a couple different tables here, so bear with me. Doyle Brunson, I think. Was that Doyle Brunson? That actually sounds somewhat familiar, and I think you're actually correct. How about no? I think it was Brunson. That is something he'd say. Would you look at that? Ayo, got him. All right. This hand I actually really hate. Points to anyone in chat who remembers why I hate ace-8 offsuit, other than it being called the dead man's hand or whatever. Broman Legion says, so anything 3-piece and above essentially seems too crazy for my speed. I'm not sure what you mean by that. 3-piece and above? I don't know. I have a gut shot and 2 overs. And now I have a flush draw to go along with my gut shot and 2 overs. Yes, check around. Give me that free river card. We're going to put out a blocker bet. This is how much I'm willing to pay. If you raise, I will fold. Hey, we just barely outpipped him. Whitey Poker on Twitch. Hold on. Says, hey dude, would you like to play some heads up poker? If you're talking about on clubs, right now I will probably decline, only because I've got a couple tables up already. Adding a third would be a little bit too much for the stream and for my bandwidth. I don't know, keeping up with chat and playing more than 2 tables at the same time is just kind of a pain. But if you're not talking about on clubs poker, and you're talking about in like real life, then also probably not. I'm actually not a good heads-up player. I don't know. I haven't done any studying for heads-up, like a little bit, tiny bit, but nothing crazy. And I feel like I'd probably just get absolutely smashed in heads-up play. Broman says, I got a straight flush yesterday. I thought that was the best hand. It's not the best hand, but it is a pretty darn good hand, gotta say. I could try to take down this, but it's probably not the best hand to do it with. We get a call. Let's see if I can put pressure on like a 9 here. 9 or a 4 or diamonds it called. Okay, so pressure is not any good here. Do I go for the triple barrel? He did snap call. Haha, we got him. Got him, we got him, folks. Oh. Yeah, the snap call on the turn is just like so saying to me, I have a hand that yes, I call, but I'm not too happy about it, yes. Sometimes they need that third little pop to take them out. Oh, wow. No good. No bueno. Just check it back. Checking's free. You could do that. Nope. No checking. Single Dive says, playing in the WSOP mini main in Cherokee this weekend. Wish me luck. Good luck. Single Dive on YouTube. Good luck to you. Broman says, talking about bomb pots, you said you play like everyone has 2 pairs, so having at least 3 of a 3 of a kind or higher is how tight you have to play. I was just saying bomb pots seem too crazy for me. So what I was actually saying is you should be playing. That's not how everyone else plays. How everyone else plays, they say, oh, I have a pair, or oh, I have a draw, ooga booga, I call, and then they end up getting too, you know, invested in it, and they forget that they're in a multi-way pot where people could just have any fucking 2 cards. At that point, for that reason, you should be playing what is called by some people, like my old coach used to call it 2 pair or better poker, meaning you should have 2 pair or better if you're going to be getting involved in large pots. Because the way that everyone else is playing is, I have a pair or I have a draw, ooga booga, I call, and then the pots can get too big. You should not be continuing with just 1 pair of draws at that point. So that is you playing 1 step above, basically. I quite like this song. Hold It Down by Axiom. I'm gonna save that one. Nine deuce is not the hand. Ace 10 suited, though, in the big blind is the hand. Obviously, Dream's going to call. We're just going to pot it. I'm assuming we're going to get calls, so, you know, whatever. These players don't like to fold. Top pair is pretty cool. I do like top pair. Not a real reason to slow down because I have top pair and backdoor flush draw. Obviously gonna continue. I think I will size up a little bit. Oh my god. Okay. The flush came in, which sucks. The question is, what do I beat, right? Do I beat... I mean, does ace 9 do this, right? When the flush comes in on the river, does ace 9 just min click it back? Because that's what I beat, is ace 9. No, this is two pair or it's a flush. But it's probably just a flush. And that's how you fold top pair, guys. My bet was a little too big, I think, on the river. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that the flush came in. And I should have bet smaller because that would have been much better. I would have lost a lot less, I think. Yeah, that was exclusively the flush. Because two pair there probably just calls, right? When the flush comes in. King deuce suited. Okay, so we're in a bomb pot here. I've got a backdoor flush draw and a backdoor straight draw. And that's about it. Oh, we took it down with our favorite hand, ace queen. It wasn't suited, but it is still a pretty hand. We've got the suited Brunson. That's a hand that some people play with, right? I pick up equity. King high flush would be pretty good. We get called by the big blind, and this is a paired board with a flush draw. We get called from the big blind, and they lead out small. Hold on here. Oh, hey, look, I have the flush. So I'm gonna bet small here. I have nothing, so I'm just gonna fold here. Those dirty river flush draws with top pair aces are the worst. Yeah. Yeah. They really are. I probably had the best hand until the river. But it's also possible I didn't. They could have had just, you know, two pair. What do I... that's a pot-sized bet. I'm not going to go... Even if... I'm not going to try to go turn, call, you know, see the river. No. Anyways, yeah. Because they could have had the ace of hearts. Unless I don't think I had the ace of hearts. AGV was, he was fooling you? Fooling? Are you saying fooling? I do not think he was fooling me. People do not min click it. No way he had it. Okay. Oh. It is very unlikely you are correct. Okay. Small bet. We'll probably take it down on the ace high board. This is a super scary board, but I'm never checking back there. And hey, what do you know? Speaking of aces, it's a pretty call happy table, so I don't mind going size of the pot. Obviously. It's kind of what I've been doing this whole time anyway. Come on, get in there. 3-bet me. No, am I not getting action? I know Dream's got to call me. Come on, Dream. He's always good for a call. Small bet. We get a call. Hearts come in. Doesn't feel great. I'm not going to slow down. I'm going to buy the showdown here a little bit. Small bet. And then I can choose to go for another small bet just to eke out a tiny bit of value. This is super thin value, but no flush. So rather than check that back there, I just go for just a tiny bit of value, right? Pocket nines feels pretty good. Okay, they just want to give it to me now. It's nice having Dream on my right. He's usually good for a call. Broman says, yeah, maybe he didn't have the flush, but the fold was probably right. Although I've seen people play with heavy betting at every round with like single middle pair, so who knows with online. So the thing is, they were in position, okay? Let me give a little bit of perspective here. Let's say that you have 2 pair on that board, right? And you're in position. You're in. I am betting into you. Oh, damn it! I missed this pocket sixes here. So let's say I'm betting into you, and you are calling with 2 pair. There's an ace out there. You don't feel great about it because you feel okay actually at this point because the flush isn't there yet. But so you're okay with that, and then all of a sudden the flush comes in on the river, and I lead in, I triple barrel into you. Another, that was like a half pot size bet. Are you sitting there with 2 pair going, I can't wait to min raise this guy? Or are you saying, I'm just gonna call here and see if I'm good, right? What are you probably gonna do? You're most likely, most people are just going to call there. If they have the flush, they're gonna raise, obviously. And when he's calling down that entire time, on the turn, it turns into 2 hearts on the turn, and then he calls again. That puts more hearts in his range as well. So, you know, and then when it finally comes in on the river and he raises, it's just so likely that he has it, guys. So likely. Even if he had like ace 6, I think there was a 6 out there. Ace 6 right here. Even if he had like 2 pair with like ace 5 or ace 6 or whatever was out there, he's just calling on that river when the flush comes in. He's just calling. That's what most people do. Unless I have more information on the guy that says he plays like a fucking maniac. You know, some guys I'll call there when they raise because I will have known them to be like super crazy players who are going to do fucking shit like that. But with just like some random, no. I'm going to go with what I know about the field of players, which is they cannot raise there with anything but the flush. Ace king suited. Feels pretty good. Okay, we get 2 callers. Top pair. Feels pretty good. Top pair, top kicker. We're going to go 0.75. That's what we'll do. Not super huge. Flush comes in. I think we can still go. We can at least buy the showdown here. Okay, good. We get the fold. All right, so it's 5:38 right now. I think probably what's going to happen is we'll call it at around 6 o'clock. We'll end the stream. Please make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can know the next time that I am playing online. You can come watch me punt off some more chips. How does that sound? Obviously, I'm calling this. Let's just run it once. Oh my god. Almost took it down. Also, make sure that you are following me on Instagram. Same name, Josh Case and Poker. And that's where you will get most of the updates from me. Wow. 4-6. What a shitty hand. God, these tables are so fucking slow. Oh, would you look at this? Under the gun open here. And then we got a 3-bet here from someone who I have labeled as an aggressive player. But that's a very large 3-bet. Oh. I have pocket kings. They called with ace-king versus king-king. And they ran it twice. And of course kings wins it. So we're multi-way here. I'm out of position. I'm just going to continue small here for protection. And they go all in. Let's just hope that they don't have a fucking 8. They don't. It's up to you. We can run it twice if you want. Yeah, looks like we're going to run it twice. Oh my god. And wow. We chop it. If they had like a huge stack, you know, maybe I don't run it twice there, but it's just like it's a tiny little baby stack. I don't need to be that guy. Trying to be kind of nice, you know? Broman says, I see. So if you're betting into him and he's just calling, but then suddenly raises on the river flush draw, you have to assume he has it unless you have a compelling reason. Makes sense. Yes, that is correct. Unless I've got some reason, like I've seen him do this before, or like I have this player marked as an aggressive player, right? I made a note of that. Unless there's something like that, I just have to assume, you know, he's just been calling me down with a hand that either beats me and is now like, haha, I beat you, now I want more money in the middle. Or, you know, I've been calling you down with a hand like hearts, and now there's a heart on the river, and yeah, that's why I was calling you down, because I fucking wanted hearts. Now that I have the hearts, I'm going to put more money in the middle. Both of those make so much more sense than someone turning a pair or 2-pair into a bluff. Which, by the way, if he had 2-pair, he still beats me in that situation. But nobody really does that. Nobody turns that into a bluff when the flush comes in that situation. They're in position. They get the option to just check it back and see if they're good. They're going to do that most of the time. You'll find that players, for the most part, they typically do not want to bluff. This feels like clubs right now. It feels like they just have clubs. Probably not clubs. Maybe they have a 10, or they have like some sort of pocket pair. I'm going to call off just to see. Pocket pair. It wasn't clubs when he bets again on the river. It's literally just like a 10 or a pocket pair. You'll see a lot of players do that. Where they'll bet one big blind. You can just look at that as like a slightly more expensive check to you, right? They're like, I want to, if you're going to you know, raise me, that's one thing. But I'm going to bet and hope that you just call because I want to keep up the aggression or whatever. You know, I don't know the exact thought process behind it, but this is a very straighty board here. So now if he's got a 9, obviously he has the straight. I have 2-pair, so I'm going to call. This is such a straighty board. And when he checks there, I don't think I'm getting value from anything worse, so I just check back, see if I'm any good. Okay. Really weird bet there on the turn. I've got 7 deuce, which is essentially aces, so obviously I'm raising with this. What's my VPIP here? 62%? 62 with a 52% pre-flop raise. It's pretty good. Watch me take this down. Damn it, I really was hoping for something on the river there. He's just like calling me like crazy. And here I've got the Octocrab. I was gonna go fucking wild. Damn it. That was for the memes, for the lols. He was calling me with jacks though, which is pretty fucking hilarious. These people, they don't believe me, right? They know I'm full of shit. This is a good flop to have Octocrab on. Tiny little raise here. Ooh, suited connectors. Feels pretty good. Pretty hand. And there's a 3-bet from early position. And then a 4-bet. My hand is no good. Broman says, yeah. Bluffing is a bad online strategy, lol. I disagree, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes you know when someone has nothing and get away. It was ace queen versus aces. Okay, nice. Sometimes you know when someone has nothing and get away with buying the pot essentially, but I lose if I start bluffing. So here's what I'll say. When I first started out, I was, you know, pretty scared of bluffing in general. It's because I didn't really know when I should be bluffing. Or I didn't know that there was a time when I should be bluffing, if there was a time to bluff. There are times to bluff and there are times not to bluff. And it takes quite a bit of study to learn those spots. You know, I study almost every day and I still don't know nearly... I know a very small percentage of the times when I should be bluffing. But I still do know some some bluffs that will work most of the time. And those are the ones that you need to be going for, right? So a good spot to study would be when you are in the button, you raise, and then you get called by the big blind. That is one of the most common spots, is the late position raise, getting called from the big blind because they think that they're priced in because they've already got half a big blind, or they've already got a big blind in there. So they think, oh, I'm priced in. And so they call, and then you're in position and you can often bluff the flop, but you got to know which boards to do it on, what sizing to take, all that shit. So that's what I would say like is called like an educated bluff, right? That's an example. But that's, you know, it's almost no different online versus live. Did I just limp that? I did just limp that. Why didn't I raise that? It's because I'm busy talking. That's why. So we've got a limp call here under the gun. What do you guys see here? Does this look familiar? This is an ace-high board with them continuously, obviously just gonna go big here, betting into me. He's got ace deuce, of course he does. That was probably a bad call, but you know, I'm busy talking. I'm too busy talking, and I'm not taking my time thinking about the spots. It wasn't the worst call in the world, but it wasn't fantastic. It wasn't a blunder. Okay, guys? All right. Here's what's up. We're going to say our goodbyes. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and take off from this table. We're going to leave this one up while I say my goodbyes. Make sure that you like the stream, you subscribe, all that good shit. You guys already know that, okay? Number 2, make sure you're following me on Instagram. That is where you will get all the updates. You'll see all my new comedy skits, poker comedy skits that I post. Same name, Josh Case and Poker. Did I leave anything out? I don't think I did. I hope you guys have a good day. This is probably going to be my last hand. And then we'll call it a day. I have a gut shot. That's it. This might be an okay board to bluff on. It is multi-way. If somebody has a king, they're calling, obviously. Somebody has clubs, they're calling. And if somebody has fucking a better hand, of course they're raising, and of course this person's gonna call. So of course I'm out of there. Thank God there was no 5 there, huh? Let's see this out, huh? What do you guys think? Somebody's got clubs. Nobody's got a club. He's got a club. Wow. All right. Ah, God, I have an ace-x hand. I gotta play this. I said last hand, but this is the real last hand, okay? Real last hand here. These players, they love calling, huh? Now, this is actually a pretty good spot to kind of go on the larger side. It's what we call the second overcard. And that's a good bluff. That's a good bluff right there. All right. So that is all she wrote. I hope you guys have a good day. Are you joking me right now? Are you joking me? I somehow have another hand. Pocket sixes. We're gonna go set mining. Everybody put on your set mining caps, and that's what we're doing. No set. Some backdoor possibilities. I might call a bet here, depending on the size of it. That's fine. I'll call that. A lot of big cards that just miss that flop that keep betting. And then if he continues on this king, obviously I gotta fold. Do I though? That is a very small bet. Sir, are you keeping me in? Just check it. Checking's free. What the fuck is this? All right, let's do the math here, guys. I've got to call 40 cents to win $4.70. So that means I need to be right calling here. I need to be right less than 10% of the time. About 8% of the time I need to be right in order for this to be a profitable call. So I'll call. And he had pocket jacks. All right. on that note, I'm going to call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Keep an eye on my Instagram. Make sure you're following me there. And you will see when I'm going to be streaming next. And I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.